Hi, my name is Jonathan Teghtmeyer. I'm known online as Atypical Albertan, and this is a podcast about my digital life.
Plugged in, polarized, fist raised in anger, staring down, don't meet the eyes. Everyone's a stranger, 1,000 tunes ringing in my ear, no time for conversation.
It is Monday, January 23rd, and I'm coming to you from my home in Edmonton, Alberta. My compulsion for computers started at an early age, as I would watch my dad spend hours programming in BASIC to create a 30-second video game for us on the Tandy computer that he had hooked up to the TV. I enjoyed playing the video games, and as I got older, I enjoyed learning how to program. I remember quite vividly my first time on something called the World Wide Web. It was somewhere in the mid-90s. I rode my bike to the Highlands Public Library, logged into the public use computers, and typed in the www address that I saw in an ad earlier that day. What was compelling for me was the ability to post content and contribute to a public forum, seeing my words published for all to see. When I started my undergrad degree at the University of Alberta in 1996, I was given a campus computing ID. I sent and received my first emails, green text on black screen. I started to spend countless hours in the computer lab in the basement of the Civil Electrical Building, exploring how to use the public HTML space given to students. There I published my first website. The first posting was simple, just a few words of plain text, but nonetheless, there it was, live on the internet. I went through a series of trial and error processes and started learning to code my website. First adjusting size, then font, color, and alignment. Slowly I was learning HTML, hypertext markup language, the language of the web. My first crude website promoted the community theater group that my friends and I were attempting to start, Brainchild Productions. Eventually, it supported our work at the 1998 Edmonton Fringe Festival. We were one of a very few number of shows that had a website. I graduated from the university, became a teacher, and in 2002 became the local communications officer for our local of the Alberta Teachers Association. Because of my background in web design, I launched the timberlineteachers.ca website in the fall of 2002. I spent 5 years developing, maintaining, and redesigning that site. The next big step for me in new media came in August of 2006 when I started a blog. I gave it the name Atypical Albertan and wrote down my thoughts on provincial politics. My blog readers were primarily friends, but I appreciated the opportunity just to be able to get my ideas down. In 2007, the world of social media was emerging and I joined Facebook. I was an early adopter. Suddenly, to me, the world of the web became less about reading and publishing and more about sharing and connecting. In 2008, I joined Twitter, and again I chose the username Atypical Albertan, and my online identity was really starting to form. It was around this time and through my experiences with blogging and social media that I began to learn and understand the real power of the internet. That power lied in building communities and bringing people together. Through Facebook, I was building relationships with people I already knew in real life. And through Twitter, I was establishing relationships with people I wanted to know and who held common interests. Another big aha moment came in about 2009 when I attended the Reboot Alberta conference. The conference was a gathering of progressive-minded Albertans and included a number of people who were active online. The real power of the community was in its ability to connect people around common interests, people who might not have connected otherwise. My transliteracy abilities have since expanded. I've worked more with photography and videography. I've produced audio podcasts and released video online. I have accounts on StumbleUpon, Flickr, and YouTube, as I share using a variety of media and tools. I anticipate further expanding my social network using online communities and contributing to the spaces and conversations there. I look forward to continuing to blur the lines between online and offline community. I hope to use the quality and quantity of my online connections to turn community and relationships into action in ways that can improve our world. I hope to see you there. I am Atypical Albertan. Thanks for listening.